We start our program because it is already 3:30. So, respected participant, a warm welcome to everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, and it's a very great moment for all of us that we have got a very huge response at Kaliabor College. Kaliabor College has taken this initiative in association with Assam College Librarians Association, the ICT cell, for conducting an online awareness program on online e-resources. And indeed, it's a very pride moment that among us we have a lots of famous personality. Among us, we have our honorable principal of Kaliabor College, Dr. Hiranya Kumar Salia sir. We have the head of the Department of Library and Information Science, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir. We have the General Secretary of Assam College Librarians Association, Dr. Prasanta Kumar Deka sir. We have the University Librarian in charge of Madhav University, Dr. Nikhil Hazarika sir. And we have lots of participants from different corners of the country, from Delhi University, from Madhya Pradesh, from Bihar, from Uttar Pradesh, and from most of the corners of Assam, Mizoram. So I'd like to thank all of you. And now I would like to start our program. I would like to invite our Honorable Principal Sir of Kaliabor College, Dr. Hiranya Kumar Salia Sir, to give his welcome address. Sir, please.
Good afternoon, everybody. Dear esteemed participants and the esteemed speakers of this webinar, Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, Dr. Prasanta Kumar Deka, Dr. Nikhil Hazarika from Madhav College University. I welcome you all to this webinar. And this is the entire mankind is facing some crisis now at present. And all are very serious with this situation. And education atmosphere, it is very matter of concern. Students are not coming to the colleges. There is no situation, and the situation is damaging day by day. So it is necessary to increase our online activities, and all the concerned departments, all concerned agencies, MHRD, UGC, RUSA, Government of Assam, Government of India, all are very much interested and very much serious about online activities to be conducted for the benefit of students. And this is a very in the right time to organize the webinar on the awareness program on online e-resources. E-resources are already available in our national network, but it was not very popular earlier. Now we have to make it popular since onward, and even after the corona crisis, there is a need of use these e-resources, because all the e-resources, these are very costly, and we cannot, like rural colleges and small colleges, they cannot purchase this type of materials by costing for due to the cost. And I especially thank Assam College Librarian Association to collaborate with us, Kaliabor College. It is a college, small college, A-graded college in Assam, a rural college, situated in middle Assam. We welcome you all, esteemed participants, and I hope that with the speakers and with this venture, we are able to motivate our teachers and the students now then. And also we have to get interest of the parents also, because there's such that they encourage their child, son or daughters to do such use such e-resource materials. So there is a stakeholder, every stakeholder we have to take part. Recently, Rusa said that whether the parents are joining the such online activities. So we have another dimension also to cover the parents also. With these words, I welcome you once again, and thankful to us all Assam Librarian Association, and say that this webinar is inaugurated. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Your words are really very precious for us. And it's a really pride that sir is very much busy with his work, but in spite of his busy schedule, sir has given his this time. Sir, very much thankful, and I would like to share that when I share the idea of this program, sir, instantly within I think within 5 seconds, he has agreed the request. So that's actually very much welcoming for us because we want to give a service to our academic fraternity during this COVID situation. And really, sir, thank you very much. So next, I would like to invite the Honorable General Secretary of Assam College Librarians Association, Dr. Prasanta Kumar Deka. He's very dynamic. Because of his dynamic role, we are going to organize different kinds of programs. Sir, please kindly give your speech, sir. Deka, sir.
Thank you, Virendra. Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Honorable Principal Sir, Kaliabor College, faculty member, research person of today's program, Dr. Virendra Pal, convener ICT SCLA, and participants in this webinar. On behalf of SCLA, I welcome all of you. As our principal sir mentioned, that the entire country is under lockdown due to the epidemic COVID-19. It is noticed that all education institutions are closed across the country. The society is at great loss in the entire areas like economy, education, lifestyle, food service in various fields, etc. It is our duty to keep update the academic society through our limited reform, limited infrastructure. Everywhere, online classes, webinar, etc. are being organized to minimize our academic loss by various school, college, universities, organizations, associations, etc., which are helping us to keep ourselves busy and updating during this lockdown period. In view of all these, the Assam College Librarian Association (ACLA) has taken a series of initiatives for the capacity building of college librarians as well as the academic fraternity through its online initiative. ACLA has formed the ICT cell of its own, which is presently emphasis to help learners through the ICT initiative during this pandemic situation. The ICT cell hosts different education videos in its official YouTube channel for the academic fraternity, and that may be help the learners in exploring different online resources during this COVID situation. The SLA has decided that under the ICT cell of association, a series of awareness program is being conducted in different colleges of Assam. All the technical needs and hardware handled by the ICT cell of the association under guidance of Dr. Bindupal Librarian in your premier institution. In future also, SLA is committed to provide such type of training program in different online resources in the research and college of the institution. As all of you know that e-resource or electronic resource are the document in digital format accessible electronically from any part of globe. Electronic journal, electronic books, online database in various digital format or the example of e-resource. It can be read offline as well as online. In this series today morning, we have organized successfully our first webinar in the same topic,
Huh?
Dot Talking to College. And on we are our premier institution. And the second, uh, we are today now in this in institution in Mexico. And I would like to sincere thanks to our principal sir, Dr. Hindu sir. He is the most active and dynamic person in higher education system of Assam. And I especially thanks to Dr. Bindo Pal. Without his contribution, it is not possible for me to organize such type of program. I'd like to know that under guidance of Dr. Pal, we are clearly now get recognition in national level resolution. And Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh, HOD Library Information Science, Guwahati University, and Librarian in Research also KK Hendrik Library, Guwahati University. He is also a very busy person. We are very lucky that he giving us time. And Dr. Nikhil Hazarika, the young librarian, library professional, and library in charge of resource person, North Lakhimpur Madhavdev University. Today he is a research person of webinar. I offer my special thanks to both of you. And both, I think both research person will cover some most important digital resources like Sudganga, eBachala, Shyam, Analyst, Project, Gutenberg, etc. And hope you all will be benefited from this session. At the end, I once again welcome all participants to this webinar, and I am sure all of you will be benefited from this online session. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Deka sir. Really, your words are very much kind for us, and we are very much happy under your parental suggestions and care that we are doing our best. And this is the period under the COVID situation. We are really very much thankful to your
This
kind
internet
leadership.
connection is stable right now.
So, next, I would like to invite the Honorable Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh sir, Head of the Department of Library and Information Science, Guwahati University. We know sir is very much busy. He actually in the morning session also he was with us. But sir, in spite of his busy schedule, he has given his time for us. Sir, thank you for this. And without wasting much time, sir, I would like to invite to go directly for your presentation, sir. Sir, please.
Yes, very much.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
Good afternoon to everybody. Yeah, Honorable Principal Dr. Hiranya Kumar Salia sir, the Secretary of SPLA Dr. Prasanta Kumar Dekar, the ICT Cell Convener Dr. Virendra Pal, and just ICT Cell and some problem is there.
Mic is echoing, sir, actually.
Yeah. Yes. Let me switch off. Some problem. Sound is echoing. I think.
Okay.
So
Just a second, sir. Just a second. I will just handling.
it is
Now,
all right.
sir. Yes.
Now it is all right.
Okay.
So the other resource person, Dr. Nikhil Hajarika, and their participants from Assam and as well as other parts of the country. So this particular session on awareness program on e-resources. In the morning also we have conducted in one of the colleges, and at present we are in the Kaliabor college. So let me share my slides first, and then we will continue. Yes, it is screen. It is going. Are you getting the picture?
No, sir. Just share the screen first.
Share the screen. Just share the screen
Yes.
now.
Yes. Now your PPT is.
Okay. Now let me full screen. Yes. So this is the actual awareness program on online resources in lockdown due to the COVID pandemic, and all of you are under the lockdown, and it's the fourth time the government has again extended it. And you see the situation that we are unable to do anything, or some of you have done many things. So the time has come to show our caliber, that what we have done for the last 2.5 months or something like that, whether we have improved our academic talent, or we have forgotten everything what we had 2 or 3 months back. Okay, so this awareness program, it is the right thing the SCL is doing, and they have organized a series of lecture and series of webinar on this regard, so that the students as well as the teaching fraternity and research scholar, etc., everybody should get benefited. So I'll just start with the few points here. Like the time is very precious to us, and we should not waste our time. And there is a say that time and tide wait for none. And if you lose your time, then you will be nowhere in the society. And it is changing very fast. Time is changing very fast. So whatever is coming to your way, you have to transform yourself rapidly in that situation, so that you can run and go step by step with the changing time, etc. And as you know that because of explosion of literature, and during this COVID time also lots of literatures are being published, lots of webinars are being taking place. So we can say not lots of webinars, it is a tsunami of the webinars. Every day 2 or 3 seminars are being conducted in different parts of our country. So librarians are also not untouched. So librarian has to play a major role. Teacher has to play a major role during this lockdown period when the school or college or the university will reopen. What will be their role in new model that we will discuss and see. So here I would like to just cite some example that there is a tremendous change in the society. There is a tremendous change in the information and communication technology, and as you all know that change is visible since the green revolution took place, and then white revolution and industrial revolution and so on. So our prime minister of our country is also giving emphasis on that. Just you may be remembering that the Lal Bahadur Shastri during that time, then prime minister told that Jai Jawan and Jai Kisan. Then our prime minister for 4 or 5 years, 6 years back, he has added Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan. And last year, Vigyan means he has given importance to the technology, science and technology. And last year, he has added Jai Vigyan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan, Jai Vigyan, and Jai Anusandhan. Anusandhan is the research. So he has given emphasis on the research. So there should be a research-oriented activities being done in our countries. So in that regard, just here I am focusing the industrial revolution. So this is the at this moment this is the 4th industrial revolution. The first industrial revolution in 1700, it is known to all of you, that was related to steam engine. Then second one related to the electricity. Then the third one on computing and other devices. Then the fourth one, see the intelligence, artificial intelligence, and development in computer science and technology, etc. So this is really changing our need and requirement every day, and we have to be choosy what to choose, what not to choose. So this is our life cycle, and our life cycle, anything we are learning in our childhood or in the school days or college days, then after acquiring the degree, etc., then we are moving towards the work. We are having a specific works, everybody is having their specific works in their activities, life, etc. Then we go for the retirement purpose. But in between the work and the retirement purpose, because after people are getting superannuated, even though many people are found to be busy, and it is seen. Now see, when the computer came to our country, people were not even able to know what is keyboard, what are the screen, what is video, what is ALU, like that type of things. But people make themselves habituated and they learn many things, and then they are able to now handle. Now many old peoples, old generation peoples are the master of this computer. They can handle properly. They know better than the young generation also in many cases we've seen. Without, they are not the computer scientists, but because of the trial and error method, because of the practice, they learn more things. So that is why here learn, work, retire, and in between, after the before the retirement, etc., again unlearn and relearn it. Unlearn whatever you have learned in the school days or college days, that has become obsolete nowadays, especially in the science and technology area. It is completely obsolete and new things have come up. Now you have to unlearn those things. Again, you have to relearn the new things. Then only you can survive in the society. So that is one of the important area in today's aspect when you are changing. So this lockdown, or this type of things for the last 2 or 3 months, this has completely changed our requirements also. Our traditional jobs, the teacher's traditional job is to teach, the librarian's traditional job is to provide service to the user, student's traditional job is to study, research scholar's traditional job is to research, and scientist's job is to do the scientific work and like invent something new. And in this period, because of this technology has taking place, and without forcefully also we have tried to adopt, and we are adopting such type of things. So here new responsibilities also has been added. So what is the new job title, we don't know. So job, traditional job plus new responsibility is going to define the new job for the title. So after the post-COVID period, what will happen? What will be the situation? What will be the scenario? In what aspect we are going to work or provide information? That will be our new job title. So coming back to the main area, e-resource. So when you talk about the e-resource, anything in the electronic form or digital form are the e-resources. So there is again confusion among some people. Yesterday we have seen in the social media sites there was a discussion on offline resources, online resources. What is the meaning of this? This is very common, that if anything is available in the web form, electronic form. You can download, you can access it, you can read it on the web at live. That is online resource. When you are downloading it and you are keeping in the hard disk of your computer, you are keeping in the CDs, DVDs, etc., that becomes the offline. So offline e-resources and online resources, there should not be any difference. But the thing is that both are usable, both are important. Whatever anything in the digital form is the e-resources. So here, what are the e-resources where I refer to? So it is electronic publishing, any format in digital form, electronic serials, journals, periodicals, or books, or any documents, and many more items are there which can be converted into. So just like the newspaper, we are reading the newspaper in the printed form in the morning. You are getting the newspaper in the electronic form in the evening or night itself. So those are the born digital. The evening you are getting the live newspaper, that is born digital, that is in the digital format. In the morning when you are reading it in the paper, that is in the physical form. So that is not born digital, but in real sense, the online resources are all born digital nowadays. You can say that. So these electronic resources, it is a simple definition. We defined as a group of information which is disseminated either in the electronic form or the digital form, and produced, published, and distributed electronically or digitally within a short span of time. That is the main purpose of this. If you see the second point here is that e-resources are digital version of print document which are accessed through the extensive hyperlinking, etc. Now you see the difference here. That earlier you take before the invention of the digital resources or e-resources, etc., when the journals or books were published in the form of a physical format, hard book, textbook, like that, hard binding, loose binding, like that about things. So if you are taking the example of journal, if the journal is published in other parts of the nation, other part of the world, like USA, or any other place, so we are receiving or that journal after 2 months or 3 months because of the transportation problem, etc. But since this e-resources, electronic journal, etc., is started, we are getting the journal, we are accessing the journal the moment it is released from any part of the globe. So this is the beauty of these e-resources or online e-resources, which is very, very important. And as you know, in the beginning, I have told you that it can be read both offline and online. It's common things, and it has become the quickest mode of growing segment in the digital collection world. And libraries are providing different informations, and research centers are providing such type of things. With this, because this is open access and this paid also, is informations are not available free of cost, you can say that. But in the open access is, you can download some of the information free of cost. You can purchase it from the different agency, from the publishing house. You can form the consortium. Through the consortium, you can download. Just like for the colleges, we are having analysts there, where the Dr. Nikhil Hajalkar will discuss about that. We are having at university level, we are having E-Sodh Sindhu. So that is for basically for university level. So we'll be discussing on that later part of this session. So there are different sources of electronic information which carries these e-resources, are that CD-ROM, DVD-ROM, then electronic databases, electronic journals are there, electronic books are there, electronic thesis and dissertation, which are very, very important for the teachers as well as the research scholars, and OETD or OTAD, these are open source again, which are available. I will give you the link in next slide so that everybody can access it, what is happening for the world. And you can download even the full text of the research, etc. Digital library, NDL, this thing will be taken care by Dr. Nikhil Hajalkar, etc. Internet sources, electronic mail, web opaque. These are all the sources of electronic information here. So just let me quickly, 1 minute I will take on this, that E-Sodh Sindhu. So E-Sodh Sindhu is a can say that consortium of the this Implement Center Ahmedabad, which is an IUC of UGC. And here E-Sodh Sindhu is basically for the, nowadays even colleges are given, but in the northeast region only enlist is given to the colleges. But it is basically for colleges also nowadays, E-Sodh Sindhu. And this E-Sodh Sindhu is mostly used by the university libraries. Here you are having 10,000 plus journals and 31,35,000 plus ebooks are there. At resources from 22 resources and 4 databases are there in this in these e-resources, and it is widely used in all the member university libraries are using it. And you have to sign MOU with the Implement Center and you will be able to access it. But your college, for the college, as most of the college teachers and college librarians are here, so it is analyst, and you are very much familiar with the terminology analyst. So when you talk about the e-resource field, there is no area untouched, no field untouched where this e-resources is not available or resources are not available. For any subject you throw a stone, you will fall on any subject and will get the information in different ways. Now, open access resource management, that through these e-resources, through this open access, the attitude and demand and need of the user is changing every day, and they are asking the resources in different ways, etc. And students are also motivated towards the maximum utilization of the e-resources. And in this traditional system where the semester systems are being used by the colleges, etc., where the teachers has to give assignments, etc. So the e-resources are very, very useful, and especially in this pandemic time also, the e-resources are fulfilling the purpose of the teachers and students in a different way. E-source into where, as I already told you, these journals are there. There is an open source for book. Open book is there one side. I will give you the in next slide. You will get the information of that. So see the figure, 27, 43, 47. These are the biggest figure you can say that where the e-resources, and every minute some about 50 numbers of books are added, is said in digital media, and we are the user of that. Here some of the directories, some of the link for open sources are given. The first one is the directory of open access journal, www.doaj, or it is one of the biggest and largest open access journals. Here you will get the information about all related subject journal in detail, and it is very easy. So I'm not going to tell everything. It is in the PPT. PPT will be shared with you. You can try it later on. That's only my purpose is to create awareness among you that how and what are these things. So you can download it later on and you can check yourself. So these are some of the sites which are very, very important. Then some open access journal repositories are there. So you can go to this particular site and you can have IGNOU resources during this lockdown period. Whatever the courses are being provided by the IGNOU are available in this site. You can go to this site, and open journal site, info.ac.in. You can go there and you can download some of the informations very promptly. And there are open knowledge resources, which is very important. This I was talking about this particular site. I was talking about this site, www.pdfdrive.it. You can try it after the session is over, and you will get that figure 27437664778 number of books available. And this figure goes and increasing every now and then. Sometimes it decreases also, sometimes it increases also. And it is said that about 50 every minute about 50 books are added to this database. See the fastness of this because of explosion of literature. These things are happening, and you can search this by author and title. And next few slides will be just giving you the link and ideas how to find out the information in the electronic resources, online electronic resources. These are some of the useful websites, site online education support. If you go through each and every one, you will get some link and you will get some information related to whatever written there. This is related to book, basically, Project Gutenberg and or like U.com Creative Commons, National Digital Library. Again, I think this National Digital Library will be covered by Dr. Nikhil Hajarika. These are some of the sites for the books. Different open source books are available in this site. You can go through this site and you can have lots of information, and your purpose may be fulfilled. Sometimes you'll find error 404, or sometimes you'll find the site is under rectification or development, etc. That is separate issue, or otherwise you will get it. And sometimes some of the sites are removing also. So that's why many sites are there. Maximum of them will be useful for you. This is the information about the educational online educational support, and where you will get lots of information related to different universities of the world, etc. This is answer and question type of things, and this will solve your question. Just like a frequently asked FAQ, frequently asked questions. There is a question, there is the answer. You can take part in. You can use this also. This is about some of the sites, search sites, the research engine. You can say that about.com, altavista.com, excite.hotbot.com, and many more Google, etc. There, which are very useful for you. This is Lycos, this is Open Directory, Google, Mama, Crowder, etc. there. This is for searching who's who, etc. Suppose any biographical information of any person of the world, of our country, this type of sites are very useful. You can have a look on that site and you can access this type of information in detail. And this is related to some news agency, ABC News, CBS News, CNN News. This is again, you go through it, individual site, you will get the detailed information. And this is medical information. Any person who is having some medical problem or hazard, etc., you can look at this site, Health A to Z, Kids Doctor, kids doctor, these type of things are very, very important, and National Library of Medicine, etc. Also, you can go over it and you can have the information on that. Then searching of sports headlines and sports, etc. These are some of the sites, online sites. You can access it after this when this will be with you. Then this is, yes, this is again the implement activities, e-thesis and dissertation. You may be knowing, the research scholars are knowing, the teachers may be knowing also that about that Sodh Ganga. Sodh Ganga is the repository of thesis and dissertation, and there is a Sodh Gangotri, which is a repository of synopsis, etc. And it is maintained by the Implementation Center, again, which is an IUC of UGC, which is located at Gandhinagar, headquarters at Gandhinagar, and it is looking after many things. You can say that any activities. So my suggestion to all the presenters is that at least once in a week you visit the www.implementer.ac.in site. You will find lots of information, and all informations are and will be useful for your day-to-day activities also. This Sodh Ganga information is given here, the repositories of thesis and dissertations. So those universities which have signed MOU, their full text theses are available, and it is very, very important for the research scholars or the budding research professional, research scholar who is going to start their research work on which area they will work. They can have some idea on this. And this particular site, openthesis.org here, and this OATD, these two are open thesis dissertation. You go these three sites, Sodh Ganga, open thesis dissertation, and OATD site, you will be benefited, immensely benefited. And Vidyanidhi is the project, it was the project of Mysore University, and it was the source of these three projects. In the initial level, with that, through the Vidyanidhi project, we came to know that we can have such type of databases on thesis and dissertation. Later on, the UGC has taken over, and Sodh Ganga and like things appeared, and based on this, again, open thesis and dissertations are available in the market. This is open journal access. These are the different things. You can create your own journal. A college can create their own journal. A university can create their own journal. Department create their own journal. If you want detail, you can go to the implement site. You will get in detail, and you can have your own online journal. That is possible also under OJAS system. This is the full text thesis of the Sodh Ganga. 270,000 theses are there. Synopsis 7,600, and 440 universities of our countries are covered under MOU. And the MOU has been signed by 511, and 440 university has joined this. And full text thesis from Guwahati University 5,200 plus. And during the lockdown period, nothing is added. So when the lockdown will be over, this figure will again increase. And these are some of the platform, you know it, where the classes are going on. And these are some vision, etc., which I would like to point out during this lockdown period. This is very important for all of us, that there is a obstacle because of this lockdown, because of this pandemic, COVID pandemic, and we are coming out. We are trying to come out from that lockdown, and slowly everything is going to open. Today we got the information that 100% central government offices will open, and 100% employee has to join. Just like that, there was an obstacle, and we are tackling the overcoming the obstacle. So change is inevitable. Every change brings a new opportunity for us. Because of the change, now we are attending the webinar and seminars and doing the online classes, etc. So the message here is that there is a comfort zone. So we have to come out from that comfort zone, and we all are enjoying what we are and what we have, what we are doing. So success, when you will come out from your comfort zone, then you will find that success in the other side of your comfort zone, which is very, very important in today's COVID affected period. So just to conclude, I would like to say that our Prime Minister is also saying, and there's a different saying throughout the country, that think globally and act locally, which lockdown has taught us. They have seen that everybody has to wear masks, and everybody is manufacturing or preparing masks, stitching masks in their homes, whatever the clothes they are having. That is helping us to think locally, and like that in academics side also different activities we are doing. So from this lockdown period, we are getting a lesson, personal learning. We have to do the personal learning program, that what, why, how. So what you need to learn, and why you need to learn it, and what you are going to learn it. That is three most important things. And what is the time frame to learn it, that is most important. So this 2.5 months to 3 months has taught us many things, and we have forgotten the old things. We have many things. So what will happen after the post-COVID period, only time will say. So that is important. So during lockdown period, it is the best investment. I can say that it is the best investment you will ever make, whatever you are doing for the development of your department, for the development of your subject, for the development of your society, for the development of your state and country. So thank you very much. Within a few limited time tried to cover many things. Now, if there is any question or if a question is taken at the end, it is welcome. Thank you very much to the organizer, and I am here on the line. If any question comes, certainly I will take it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Really, your presentation was really very much beneficial for our academic community. And on behalf of our Kaliabor College, I'd like to thank you for your great effort, sir. Thank you very much. Respected participants, now our next program will be regarding Swayam. Then we will be discussing about Swayam Prabha here. We will be discussing about the National Digital Library. Then we will discuss about the Enlist facility. And lastly, we will discuss about Sodhganga, then open access e-resources. Respected participants, till Swayam platform Dr. Hazarika has shown us, I will just continue to the things that he has shown, and I will go directly to the Swayam platform. See, there is a changes in Swayam. See, the MOOCs RP courses was there in the morning, but right now they have removed the RP. What Nikhilda has said. See, there is a options called Swayam courses in regional languages. This means that you will get different courses available in Swayam in the regional languages. There are different languages like Tamil, Hindu, Marathi. So you can go and you can find it in this option. Then there is a list called completed courses. This completed courses means that the courses which are already finished in the Swayam platform, but the learning materials are available here. You can find these learning materials and you can use it for your academic purposes. Then there will be another option that is called Let's COVID for your learner, continue with Swayam. This means that they have given a very single platform where you can find the different learning materials. Suppose you are from the non-engineering background, and if you want to access the undergraduate or you want to access the postgraduate courses, then you can access as per your convenience. This is the PG courses listed out here, and this is the undergraduate courses listed out here. Suppose, for example, I am taking an example of cell biology. If you are a learner from cell biology, you just select any module, cells, and then see, you will find here self-learning. This is the video. You will find here the video. See, this is the video. You can learn from it. I will not play too much.
Is the smallest unit of all living organisms. Cells are the basic building blocks of all organisms.
Similarly, you will get e-text.
Area of multicellular net of many cells.
So this was all about non-engineering courses in Swayam. Respected participants, the basic benefit of the Swayam courses is that in India, earlier we have lots of e-learning platforms, like we have EPG Parsala in earlier. But there was no any provision of certification, just we can learn earlier. But now in the Swayam platform, not only you can learn, but also you can get the certification system through the Swayam platform. It is the one-stop portal. All the Indian institutions are connecting together through the Swayam platform. Even if you are sitting somewhere in the colleges and if you want to conduct, if you want to perform, or if you want to attend any courses from Mumbai University or Delhi University, now it is possible because UGC, ICT, they have already given particular circular regarding this, how to integrate your mark sheet to your particular university. Now you can do this. And basically, there are 9 national coordinators in Swayam. Like AICT, we have CEC, IGNU, IIMBM, we have UGC, then we have NPTEL. NPTEL is for engineering courses, National Program for Technological Advanced Learning. And also you can develop your own courses. If you are a faculty member in your college or university, then you can, if you are interested, then you can also join your own courses. There are certain guidelines for developing MOOCs courses by AICT, by UGC. You have to follow those guidelines. And the most important part of Swayam is that you have to register first. Registration, you can directly log in with your Google account. The same Google account which you are using, you can directly log in with that particular account. After signing with your Google account, then you have to enroll for your courses. Registration does not mean that you have enrolled for the courses. Registration means that you have registered for the Swayam, but you have to enroll for the particular courses. There are different kind of courses which has been listed out in the Swayam platform. In the 2 categories, number one is that running course and that is upcoming course. Current course means the courses which are going on at present, and the upcoming courses means the courses which are going to be in future. These are the list of the upcoming courses: a basic number theory, then accountancy. This is the forthcoming courses, and see, these are the ongoing courses which are going on. So if you go practically, you will learn more. I will go to the next part of this program, that is called Swayam Prabha now. See, the name Swayam and Swayam Prabha, it is a similar name, but there is a difference between Swayam and Swayam Prabha. Swayam was a platform of e-learning with certification, but Swayam Prabha is a platform where you can learn by sitting at your home. That means if you have television set at your home like DD Disk, or if you have Tata Sky, then you can learn by sitting at your home. You can enjoy different educational videos. The videos are telecasted 4 hours in a day for 5 times. There are 32 DTH channels. That means there are 32 DTH channels are available for each discipline. Suppose for library science there is some particular channel, for humanities there is particular channel, for social science there is particular channel, for pure science there is particular channel, for different channels. See, these are the channel allocations they have given. If you see the channels allocations, then you can understand betterly. Channel 1 is for Vagesh, that means language and literature. Channel 2 is for Sanskrit. Channel 3 is for social science and behavioral science. So in this way, there are all total 32 channels has been categorized by Swayam Prabha. And Swayam Prabha, it is a portal. This means Swayam Prabha, whatever we are now observing, this is a portal maintained by InfluxNet Center. But the real taste of Swayam Prabha you will get in television. If you have Tata Sky, again I am repeating, if you have Tata Sky, if you have Dish TV, if you have DD Disk, then you can enjoy this channel free of cost. But right now this facility is not available in Airtel and Tata Sky. For this, there are frequently asked questions in the Swayam Prabha channels. You can go and you can learn more here. What is Swayam Prabha? How whether Swayam and Swayam Prabha is same? So in this way, you can understand Swayam Prabha better. Swayam Prabha means it is the educational videos available in the television set. So in this way, if you want to play any of the channels, you can also play from the Swayam Prabha portal, and also you can download the Swayam Prabha app. This app is also available. You can download the Swayam Prabha app in your mobile phones. Similarly, Swayam app was also available in the website of Swayam. You can download for your mobile phone. So this was all about Swayam Prabha. Now I will move to the next part of this program, that is called National Digital Library, what we call NDL. National Digital Library is a very big project of MHRD of Government of India, maintained by IIT Kharagpur. So here you will get lots of ebooks, e-journals, then you will find research materials, you will find question papers. That means all the digital library of India, you can find the resources from this single platform, National Digital Library. If the Jadavpur University is having any digital library, if Calcutta University is having digital library, if they are following the standard procedures, then they are accesses to this National Digital Library platform. For this, there is a very important interface. Suppose you want to change your interface. Suppose you want to go to Assamese language, then you can connect through this. You can change your language here directly. What I mean to say, there is an option called, if you want to change your language to Assamese, then you can change to your Assamese language. The whole customization process will be in Assamese language. And see, during this COVID situation, they have especially categorized different resources. You can access these resources from the NDL platform directly. And there is also a process of registration in Swayam. If you want, you can go for the registration. See, this is the different subjects, you can find it here. Then you can find different documents here. This is the Bikhoy Vibhag, that means subject wise, Itihak, Bhugol, and then technology. All the subject wise you can search here. So this is all about your National Digital Library. if you are a new user, then you have to register here for the first time. Once you register for the first time, then an activation link will be sent to your mail, and then you have to activate your mail. After activation, then you can go and log into the NDL website directly. And during this COVID situation, NDL has also specialized their services. So you can go and you can find different resources available in the NDL platform. Now I will move to the next part of this video. Yes, before going to the next part, just I want to share that if your institution want to connect with National Digital Library, please appoint a nodal officer in your institute. It is very important to appoint a nodal officer of your institute. What the nodal officer will do, that nodal officer will collect the email address of the students, email address of the faculty members, and he will send to the particular NDL person. Then NDL person will create the account. What is the benefit of this institutional membership? Now we are logging directly as an individual user, but if you are taking an institutional membership, then you may access more resources than the individual member. So this was all about NDL. Now I will move to the next part, that is called Enlist. Enlist is a very strong component. We know that in colleges we are familiar with these Enlist resources maintained by InfluMnet Center, and where you can find more than 34 lakhs ebooks, 31 lakhs ebooks, and more than 6,000 plus e-journal. Now, faculty members, students, if you are interested to have Enlist account, you just contact your concerned library staff. You contact either your librarian or any other person who is handling the Enlist in your college. What he will ask you, you just submit your name, email ID, then he will create an account instantly for you. After creating your account, the user will get an activation link in his mail. User has to activate his mail. After the activation mail, then you have to go to the member login option. This is the example I am showing from the Central Library of Kaliabor College. This is the login of a user. See here you will find lots of resources. These are the e-journal platform, and these are the e-books platform where you can find different resources. Suppose I want to search a book on bioinformatics, suppose, or any documents on bioinformatics. Just I will go to the search bioinformatics. See, lots of documents appears on the bioinformatics. You click just any one of this information, and then you will find this option. Here, three things you have to keep in mind, that there are three kinds of accessibility system. One is you can read the book directly online. Another is you can download the entire book. Also, there is an option to download the chapter-wise books. Download the chapter-wise books means that if you want only particular chapter, then you can download that particular chapter. You need not download the entire book. What is the benefit of this? What is the benefit of the downloading the chapter is that sometimes the institutions may have limitations of downloading the entire book. Sometimes they may allow 80 times of download for a book. So if you say go for this download chapter wise, then it will give the chances to other users also sometimes if your institution is big. So this was all about Enlist, and we have also made certain educational videos which is already there in our channel. You can enjoy the different guidelines which are available in the Enlist platform. So our intention is just to make you aware regarding this e-resources platform available in the online platforms. See, these are the members, college status, how many colleges of India are joining in the Enlist platform. Total colleges of India this much. If you see the state-wise college, then you can find it here. 129 colleges have joined in the Enlist platform from Assam. And if you want to need particular detail, then you can go in this way. So my intention is not to figure out any college, just I want to say only one college. And then there is an option called frequently asked question. This frequently asked question will help the users to know more about Enlist, that what is Enlist, what is the benefit of Enlist, or what are the different questions have in your mind. You can get the answer. Predefined answers are already there. You can read it. And see, there is also a very important part of Enlist that is called license and fair use. This license and fair use is very important from the user point of view, because it is the user who is using the resources, not the library stuff we are using. It is the user who is taking care of these resources. So user must have to know what they have to do and what they should not do. They can use the resources, but they cannot use any commercial software to download these resources. They cannot make any commercial use of these resources. They cannot host these resources into other educational repositories. So these are the things. If you do not follow the things, then your membership may be blocked by Implement Center. Or otherwise, if your crime is too much serious, then the entire institution may be punished for it. So users must have to be very much careful about this license agreement. It is of fair use. So I will move to next part. Before moving to next part, just I will repeat that we have covered Swayam. Swayam means a platform of e-learning with certification. Then we have covered Swayam Prabha. Swayam Prabha is a platform of 32 DTH channels. From your home, you can enjoy the different educational videos in your television set. We have learned about National Digital Library. We have learned about Enlist. Now I will show another part of this program, that is called EPG Parsala. This is a program maintained by another our Implement Center, and you can go to this Students Corner and you will find different resources available here. Suppose you are a student from sociology, then you go to this option sociology and then you select any of this module. Then you will find the videos, you will find the learning materials. Suppose this is the video. So this was all about EPG Parsala. This is the bibliography, then this is the e-text they have made available, whatever shown in the video. The last part of the program, I will show you the open access e-resources. The word open access, you may be familiar because most of us, we are all from academic fraternity. Sorry, it's open access resources. Open access resources means the resources which are freely available in internet. You can use it, you can forward it, you can download it, but there should have fair use. It's free does not mean that it is of low value. Free means only that it has been made available to you under open access policies. Now there are certain websites where you will find different free e-resources. I will show you some of the websites like DOAJ. DOAJ means it is a directory of open access journals. Directory of open access journals collects the information of all the open access journals available in the world in different languages, different subjects. You can browse by subjects here. And also if you have new journals, you can apply for under this directory of open access journals. So here you will get the journal only. Directory of open access journals means that suppose in Assam there is 305 colleges. You cannot go individually to each college. Then you have to go particularly to a directory to visit all the colleges together. Similarly, this directory will help you. Then there is another open access website called Directory of Open Access Book, DOAB. Here you will find the websites of different open access books available in the world. You can find the different resources, you will find the different ebooks available here. You just go and you will find according to your convenience. Then I will show another project called Project Gutenberg. This is a wonderful platform for downloading ebooks. You can go and download different ebooks under this platform. Also, you can go for Internet Archive. There is another platform. So in this way, you will find lots of platforms available in internet. Now it's our responsibility how to access the resources according to your own convenience. So with this, I would like to stop sharing my screen, and I would like to just conclude the presentation. Although I have to take the command from my other resource person, then also I have tried my best. I hope the participants might have understand. And basically now, if you have any questions, you may ask your questions now. Yeah, it's open for everyone. Just you raise your hand in the Zoom option. If any questions, or also you can write in the chat box.
Any query from your side, please?
Respected participants, if you have any query, please raise your hand in the Zoom application. Yes,
Redmi has one question.
Yes, sir, please.
Redmi and Pandit. Yeah.
Sir, you are now audible. You can speak and you can ask your question. Sir, I'm audible
Yes.
to you? Yes, sir. Please.
Yes. No, I'm not getting. Yes. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Basically, sir, I'm Dr. Gokul Kumar Das. I'm assistant professor of Dorong College, Tezpur, and my department is Assamese. And we, the people of Assamese background, facing some problems regarding online activities because materials are not too much. Materials are not available in online system. Digital forms of books are not available. We cannot copy Xerox or make a copy of the books because if we copy a book, then copyright act will be violated by us, and it is as you know, it is an offense. So what about to do regarding this? We are getting some materials from Sudgonga or any other sites, but during this pandemic period of lockdown, we are facing that. We are facing that in the areas like Tezpur. We are not available. Study materials are not available. We are unable to go to library. So some problems are going on regarding the regional languages, especially from Assamese.
Are you getting this?
Yes. I got your point, sir. Thank you very much. And the question has a very important value because recently when there was a discussion regarding what should we have a plan now, whatever resources we are using from others now. What is our contribution? Unless and until if you do not contribute, how we will access? Now it is the time for us. It is the time we have to make a group. We have to develop certain MOOCs courses in our own languages. Suppose there is a provision in MOOCs for translation of existing courses. যদি কিবা কোর্স অলরেডি মুক্সত এভেইলেবল আছে আপুনি সেই কোর্সটো ট্ৰান্সলেট কৰিব পাৰে অসমীয়াত তাৰ প্ৰভিজন অলৰেডি মুক্সে ইনভাইট কৰিছে এই দিনত
but some we cannot give the material. We need some materials from the original, like Banikantoka Koti or any other books. They have the copyright, but we cannot give the material to the students by in any digital form. It is the main problem.
Yes, copyright not only you, sir. Copyright, we libraries are also facing the same problem. Otherwise, we could have digitized entire book. So it is the copyright is already with the publishers now. So we have to take care of the copyright, intellectual property right. I think Dr. Sanjay Kumar Singh will take this question.
Yeah, regarding this copyright, as you are talking about the Assamese books. So what is the solution? As Bender has mentioned that you have to contribute and the database of the Assamese books will increase. That is one of the solutions. Another solution he has already mentioned that those good books which are available or those resources are available, you can translate it and you can again get it uploaded. As we're talking about the Banikanta book, etc., if it is in Assamese language and it's you can request the family member of that or the publishing house of that. If the copyright is the author, then you can request the publishing family member of that. Or if the copyright is with the publisher, then you can talk to the publisher that why don't you put in the web? Why don't you make it available? So that type of negotiation can be done. Yes.
Yes, sir. That kind of initiative should be taken from the universities like that because that is a great activity. That should be taken from the universities of
university individual you cannot take. People like you can come out and they can take the responsibility and they can write one project to the government that these are the books which I am going to translate. So please give me some fund or assign me some grants, etc., so that these good books can be translated. They're like NBT, National Book Trust.
Yeah.
Their maximum books are in Assamese language, and they are translating, giving the job of translation to many youths, etc., for translation. Like that, any good book which are in English that can be translated in Assamese language, and for translation, there is no problem. There is no violation of copyright. Only you have to take the permission that you are going to translate that book.
Yeah.
So until you have to seek the permission, and then you can upload it in the through some agency or through some, you can upload it yourself also.
I'm giving my special emphasis on the books written in these regional languages.
Yeah,
Yes,
that,
yes, yes.
that
That is very important.
English language, Hindi language, Bengali language, many books are there, but in Assamese is lagging behind.
Yeah.
Who should be made responsible? We should make responsible ourselves. We cannot point out anybody. We are lagging behind in that area. We are not taking the responsibility. Nobody is coming up forward for that. Even see these Assamese language scripts. When we are in the internet, also will find in many places when you are typing anything in Assamese language, Bengali script comes.
Yes.
So why we don't have our script at the global level? So
Yes,
that also we have to think, and that should be made possible. Then only we can talk about such type of thing. Otherwise, who will take the responsibility? So we have to take the responsibility, and then our regional language books should be made available to all. And in that case, you will be able to, everybody will be able to access, and new generation will be benefited from there. What happened till now, forget it. You should think of the new, coming generation, coming future, so that they can be helped from such type of thing.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, sir.
It
Thank
is
you.
actually sharing things. Nobody should be blamed for that.
Thank you, sir. Actually, time is that we have to contribute now.
Yes.
That is the final conclusion. So now next, I want to move to our Pranjit Bhuya, sir. I think he might have some question.
Yes. I am Dr. Pranjit Kumar Bhuya. So my subject is chemistry. So it is a kind of virtual type classes. We do not reflect the actual fact of the course, particularly if it is a practical class. So the theory part they will get from the online sources, but I find some difficulties in every aspect to show the practical classes. So is there any reliable and convenient process of showing practical classes to the students during this pandemic situation?
Yeah, we have some video. Please.
Yes, sir. Actually, MSRD now they have already worked on this project. There is a website called Virtual Lab. I think you have explored about the Virtual Lab. This is the MSRD facility. Till class 12, they have made certain experiments. That means you can perform. Suppose you want to perform titration, then you can perform your titration directly in the virtual lab. Similarly, you are means performing in the physical lab, you will get the same environment in the virtual lab.
No, actually, sorry. What I need, I did not get to show the actual practical to my students, the major students. That is the actually I find some difficulties.
Yeah, and here just I would like to point out, just last 2 days back also we are talking about in our department. We are having some practical papers also. So we are conducting the online classes, or it's fine, theoretical portion is going on. But what about the practical? So we are discussing and we have requested our teachers to explore some of the ideas. And as Bendra is mentioning about the virtual lab, etc. So virtual lab is there. But as you are the teacher of chemistry, so sitting in your lockdown period, sitting in your room, you cannot generate your own lab yourself. It is not possible. Until unless you go to any nearby any college, government is given the just few weeks back, government was telling that teacher can go to the nearest college from his residence. So if like that type of mutual understanding, you can go to that lab and you can use that lab and make a video of that, and or through that virtual lab you can coordinate such type of things. Then only it is possible. Otherwise, sitting in the home basically related to the chemistry practical or biology practical, I don't think so it is feasible. In virtual lab, some already video may be there, so through that you can just tell the student this is this thing, that is that thing that can be possible. But I don't know. I have not used virtual lab, so I don't have much idea about that. When I will see it, then I can comment on this at present. So at present, only solution is that until you go to any lab and then have a videography of that or have a live sharing of that. That is possible.
I'm serious about that. Actually, what the students are facing, really, particularly on that field, they're very lacking behind, and they're facing a serious problem because the practical works will not be done at that moment.
That is all the science department related to science practical things, they are facing that problem.
Thank you, Pranjit Bhuya sir. This was really
Thank
very
you.
wonderful question, sir. Thank you very much. There are certain questions has been figured out by the participants in the chat box. So I will take one or two. In NDL, we can't download the documents. Why? Because why? If you have not registered in the NDL, sometimes that particular users may not be allowed it. So it is advisable to download. First of all, you just register yourself. Then only you can download certain materials. Second questions I have seen here that how we can develop e-material by yourself. That is means again a question of MOOCs courses. Sir, Sanjay Singh sir will take this question again. MOOCs courses, sir.
Yeah. You can take register yourself there in the MOOCs or SWAYAM, and you can write even that will certainly help you regarding this. And you can develop one program, you can write one program, course material, etc. And in many cases, the government is paying also to the person who is writing the program, making the course, etc. So you can take the help of basically the MOOCs platform. Go to the MOOCs platform, you will see the lots of initiatives taken by the government in almost all the subjects. Only you have to explore that, and you have to come forward, and then you can be part and parcel of that. Then your paper, etc., can be read by others, and or your suggested things will be utilized by others. That is the solution nowadays, and government is taking care of most of the government, Assam government or the central government. They are taking care of these type of things. Isn't it, Brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
And you can also follow the guidelines in the UGC, AICT, even EPG Parsala. They have certain guidelines to develop your MOOCs courses. If you are a faculty member in your college, you can make a group, you can make a coordinator yourself, and you just develop certain MOOCs courses. There are certain guidelines, you have to follow these guidelines. And if you are eligible, then your course will be definitely uploaded in the SWAYAM courses. So I think it's enough. And next question we will take another that.
Yeah, just 1 minute. Regarding this MOOCs, etc., this government has already sent a letter to each and every universities and colleges and to appoint one nodal officer for that. So, what will be the activities of nodal officer? This type of activities will be carried out by the nodal officer. As I know that from some of the college, I have received phone call regarding that what Guwahati University is doing regarding this MOOCs, etc. Then I have answered that there should be a committee, etc. And fortunately or unfortunately, what we can say that I have been also made the nodal officer of Guwahati University, this MOOC courses, etc. But after that, we are facing this lockdown, etc. So nothing, no meeting I could organize or conduct. So just I am planning and thinking what to do for the welfare of the MOOC for the Guwahati University, as well as in that regard, many teachers from the different colleges have contacted me. Said to everybody, I have told, let us wait for 2 days more, and then we will talk out a program, and then we let us see what we can do for that. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Will we arrange one program on MOOCs?
Yes, sir. There is another question that how to get certificate in SWAYAM portal. Now, sir, see, SWAYAM, what they are doing, they are providing the courses, but you have to face some examinations. That is called proctored examination. Suppose you are doing refresher course through RP platform, or you are doing any course, then you have to sit in an examination conducted by National Testing Agency. Basically, they are conducting the examination. If you have passed them, you can download your mark sheet directly from there. So another question that I have found here, you can make a courseware and then submit on SWAYAM. Okay, it's good suggestions. How may I watch and study ebooks in Hindi medium from EPG Pathshala? Hindi medium. See, basically, if you explore the things, then you will able to know more of the informations available in the EPG Pathshala. They have not only considered for only English medium or only one medium. They have considered the taste of many languages now. So if you explore these options, you will be benefited.
It is there. It is there.
Yes, it is there, sir. So any other questions? If participants are interested, we can take the questions in the groups also, because sir, we have already crossed almost 2 hours, and it's online courses. We have to take the limits also. So before going to the last part of the season, just I will take 1 or 2 participants' comments. I would like to invite 1 or 2 participants. Our Baido, Luis Gogoi Baido, I have seen somewhere sitting. Baido, if you have want to say something, Luis Gogoi Baido.
Hello.
Yes,
Baido.
Yes.
নমস্কাৰ, মই অসমীয়া বিভাগৰ হয় কলিয়াবৰ মহাবিদ্যালয়ৰ অধ্যাপিকা। আমি এতিয়াও ক্লাছবোৰ অনলাইন ক্লাছ কৰি আছো এতিয়াও ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীৰ লগত যদিও পোনপটীয়াকৈ আমাৰ সংযোগ হোৱা নাই তথাপি আমি ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীৰ লগত অনলাইন ক্লাছ কৰি আছো জুম এপৰ ব্যৱহাৰ কৰি আছো স্বয়ংপ্ৰভা বা মোক এনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ ৱেববিলাকৰ আমি এতিয়ালৈকে সহায় লোৱা নাই গতিকে আজি এই অনুষ্ঠানটোৰ পৰা নতুন নতুন কথা কিছুমান শিকিবলৈ পাইছো আৰু ইয়াৰ দ্বাৰা ভৱিষ্যতে আমি ছাত্ৰ ছাত্ৰীৰ উপকাৰ কৰিব পৰাকে কাম কৰিব পাৰিম বুলি আশা ৰাখিছো এইখিনি কথা ক'বলৈ দিয়াৰ কাৰণে বীৰেন্দ্ৰ পাল ছাৰ আপোনাক ধন্যবাদ
Thank you, madam, very much. Thank you. And so I think we should sum up, and we are going to the last part of our program, that is called Vote of Thanks, which will be delivered by my colleague, Dr. Dilip Kumar Sanwal, Assistant Professor of Kaliabor College. Before giving vote of thanks, I especially thanks him first because he is the person working day and night with me. Always he is to support, and this program is success because of him. So I'd like to invite Dr. Dilip Kumar Sanwal. Sanwal sir, please kindly give your.
Thank you, Virender. Good evening, everyone. I'm honored and lucky to have the opportunity to give a full thanks on this special day. I particularly offer my special thanks to Honorable Principal Sir, Dr. Hinok Kumar Salia Sir, for his enthusiastic support to organize such kind of webinar on awareness program on online e-resource during this pandemic situation. I would like to thank Professor Sanjay Kumar Singh Sir, Head Department of Library and Information Science, Guwahati University, Dr. Prashant Kumar Dekar, General Secretary, SCLA and Librarian, Kesidas Commerce College, Guwahati, and Dr. Nikhil Hazarika, Librarian, Mother Devi University, where they mentioned the need of online e-resource in this seminar. So, this was really very grateful and also extraordinary. I would like to thank all college, library and association, IT cell for their collaboration. I would like to thank all the teachers and the staff members of Kaliabor College for their cooperation. I also offer my special gratitude to all participants who make the program a grand success. I must not forget to thank Dr. Virender Pal, Librarian, Kaliabor College, who contributed physically as well as technologically by managing all the technical work. Finally, I again want to thank the principal sir, respected resource persons, and all the participants in the seminar. I would like to thank once again for making this event a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sonowal sir. Really a very heartiest thanks. And so we are coming to the end part of this program. That is, we have to conclude our meeting. And really, it is a great moment to inform all you that this is the college we are getting higher right now. We have almost 93. So it's really motivating us, and a thing which we can think in future also. And with this, I'd like to thank all the participants. Thank you very much. Thank you. The meeting is ended.